Hey everybody, Texas Stroker here with the Mopar 10 registry. If you followed along on the forum, you know that we are in the process of getting some t-shirts made. What you're looking at is actually the first of two prototypes. I've had several ideas, including various logos and designs. Sadly, don't have the software and don't exactly have the artistic talent to do much more than the text-based design you see here. That said, these shirts look really good in person. I'm very impressed with them. I've had it on the forum for quite a while. Apparently, the folks that are on there, like myself, they've got ideas. None of us can really get them into a usable format. That said, before I go any farther on the t-shirt, I can assume that you found this video because you're likely the owner of a Mopar 10 and you are probably looking for information on apparel or t-shirts for the Mopar 10. The Mopar 10 registry is something we started, kind of brought it to life, 2011-ish. And basically it's free. We've got a website, mopar10registry.com, that you can check out. Kind of post a few basics there, and then of course our forum you can find a link to. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, basically any of the major social networking sites. We've kind of got an outlet on, hopefully, to spread the word. But like I said, the registry is absolutely free. The forum you can find the link to. The direct URL would be www.lonestarmopars.com/Mopar10/forum. I've actually got that set up. You can pick red, blue, or silver background for the layout on the forum. You can sign up, post pictures of your ride, talk about it, tech issues, modifications, awards, just anything you would normally do on a forum. That said, what the registry wants to do, we actually want to account for all 500 U.S. Mopar 10s, and we're not leaving out our neighbors to the north. We actually also want to document the 100 Canadian Mopar 10s. Basically, when I say document, we kind of want to know the story behind your Mopar 10. Where did you get it? What made you want to buy the car? Of course, we want to know the basics, stripe color, automatic or manual. Do you have the 134 speaker, or do you have the 436 speaker, sound group 2? Any dealer installed options before you got the car? For example, did they put navigation in before you even looked at the car? Did they lower it or put a cap back on? And then, of course, from the basics, we want to expand out, what you've done to the car. Have you done any modifications? Do you put it in shows? Did you go out and slap a blower on it or stick a 392 under the hood? Basically what your plans are with the car, whether you're going to just modify it, drive the absolute snot out of it, if you intend to keep it in a bubble for the next 4 decades. Basically, we kind of cater it to everybody, whether you're the guy that goes out and you basically just one-offed the entire car, or on the flip side, if you're a guy, or a gal that maybe drives 10-20 miles every 3-4 months, just going to a show or kind of keep the battery in cycle. But enough on that. The Mopar 10 registry, once again, I'll stress, it is absolutely free. If you are a Mopar 10 owner, we would absolutely love to have you hear your story. Please spread the word. One way we're trying to do that is through the t-shirts, which, now that we're back on that subject, the options I had online to sell these myself were very slim. I would have been able to do blue, red, and silver in this design with the HEMI font. Or with the car number, I basically would have had to make 600 different shirts. And that would get cumbersome just to find your car number. If I ever had an issue where I made your car number in the wrong stripe color, I'd have to make another one. And ultimately, that would have been very expensive for you. I can't really control the price when it's not a bulk order, and I figure we're all going to kind of order in separate intervals, maybe piece a few group orders together. The good news is I got these made locally, which in my case is Amarillo. The guy is willing to do these on a one-off basis, meaning if you've got silver stripe number 299, he'll make your shirt if your wife wants one. She's a small, you'll get that done. If your 17-year-old son needs a large shirt, that's done. If you've got grandkids, he can make infant sizes. The other good news for our Canadian friends, shipping to Canada is a non-issue. I will get the link up here shortly for everybody. I'm going to actually let him get the all the items added to the store before we do that. But the shirt itself, it's actually very nice quality. I filmed this last night, May 24th, and sadly I did not have the best lighting. But to give you an idea, this is actually a Jerzees Heavyweight Blend. The shirt you see here is a large, fits me just fine. I'm about 5'9" for what it's worth. The washing instructions. This garment can withstand dry cleaning and washing temperatures of 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Turn garment inside out before washing, and tumble drying is not recommended. I've spoken with Wayne. He says as long as you abide by those instructions, you'll get great life out of the t-shirts. And in all honesty, the price is going to be at a low point. So I mean, if you go out and you actually change your oil and just trash your shirt, you know, I don't know if you get mayonnaise on it, ketchup, mustard, friends set you on fire, I don't know, you know. But the moral of the story is, by going this route locally, not only will he ship to you on an on-demand basis and kind of tweak the shirts for you, it's actually very affordable. It's kind of the ideal situation for us, and I've been able to keep the price down for everybody, which is again something I want to do. That said, this is basically design one. People might pick this up, but obviously the ideal setup and the little feedback I got was, hey, I'd like that with a car number. If you note, there's still space around HEMI. If you wanted your car number sign, you know, say your car 500, we'll just go biggest number. You could have number 500, you could just have 500 centered. The Canadian guys, if you wanted the maple leaf, we can actually talk to Wayne, see if he can do that. I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. But prototype number 2 is actually over here. Of course, you know, it's obviously my car number would be 152. Just picture your car number here. This works great for those of you with the blue stripe, which, you know, happens to be the most numerous car. But the base shirt's going to be black, and then of course if you're, you know, red stripe number 231, you know, just picture this in red with your car number. In the rare event that someone would actually want like a white shirt or a gray shirt or something, shouldn't be an issue. You know, if there's going to be a problem with the transparency of the color or something, I'm sure Wayne will let you know ahead of time. But for most of us, we're probably going to want to go with a black base shirt, and then the you know, essentially our, you know, stripe color, and then whether you want, you know, a HEMI, car number. I mean, if you wanted to, you could come in here, you could probably have 6-speed in some configuration. Basically, whatever you can come up with, you can run by Wayne and see what it'll, you know, look like for you. But again, this would be design 1. You know, it's got HEMI in the inset. And then design 2, which I actually think, you know, will probably be the more popular, actually features the car number. Of course, this is the front of the shirt. And like I said, it's a Jerzees Heavyweight Blend. For the back, I actually went ahead and came up with the slogan. The only feedback I've had has been good. You know, if people want to come up with something else, we can do that, but it's the Few the Proud, the Mopar 10, and then of course we've got the link to the site. Obviously, in my opinion, this shirt looks great. Still not sure the video or the pictures are going to do that justice. The blue on the black really pops. I know the silver and the red will look good too, but being a guy that started a car club, I can tell you people actually pay attention to the shirts. Some of them will talk to you, you know, in person, and other people just go to the URL when they get home at night. Actually, here with AAM and Lone Star Mopars, I picked up quite a few members. Just, I'll come in after an event and I'll have emails, you know, basically said, hey, I saw a shirt with this and checking it out. And of course, that's the goal. You know, you could be walking around in Target or Walmart in one of these shirts. You know, a guy or a gal may stop you. You know, hey, I've got, you know, a silver stripe Mopar 10, and, you know, get to talking. That's basically what the site is for. In addition to documenting the cars, we want to kind of network. If you're located in Connecticut, you know, kind of like Brian, he's got a buddy, he's a blue stripe, he's got a friend with a silver stripe. For all they know, there's a guy with a red stripe that's 40 miles away that just doesn't get out much, or, you know, they just don't see the car. You know, you hit up a car show, it might not be in the car. If you've got the shirt, it's a conversation piece. You know, you might wind up being able to set up, you know, the Trinity picture, as I refer to it, with all 3 stripe colors accounting for at one time. But these shirts, not quite sure on the final pricing, or what the charges would be like for a quadruple, extra large, etc. But they're going to be very affordable. I'm pretty sure they'll be under 20 bucks. Anything custom you wanted, if you wanted your name or something on the front, we can probably get that done. Again, you can just contact Wayne about that. They'll be done on an on-demand basis, which basically is ideal for us. And like I said, the quality, I know some people are kind of skeptical about stuff, but you can see here, it's not popping, it's not lifting. It's very good. The process he uses is actually what they use on professional sport jerseys, the numbers and whatnot. So like you said, if you follow the care instructions we covered in the video, which I'll post below, should get great life out of the shirt. But again, I think this gives you a pretty good idea of what we're looking at. Anything can be tweaked. Like I said, I haven't had any complaints on the slogan. Just a couple of people said they really liked it. If you come up with something else, we can go that route. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. But they look great. It'll be something for you and your Mopar 10, and it'll help promote the registry. It's basically a win-win-win. With the setup we've got with Wayne at Bubba's Tees, it essentially allows us to come in here. You can order 1 shirt, you can order 8, you can get them for yourself, your wife, your kids, grandkids. If you've got a whole bunch of people that go to car shows with you, you can stick everybody in a shirt. And the price is actually going to be very nice. Of course, if you've looked at the stuff Chrysler cranks out, we're looking at like 30 bucks a shirt. These, like I said, the quality I'm impressed with. They look great. I made the video, it might be overkill, but I kind of wanted everybody to get a really good look at them. And that way when you place your order, you kind of know what to expect. But again, Mopar 10 guys and gals, if we have any. If we do, I haven't heard from you, we'd love to. Again, the goal of the Mopar 10 registry is to get all 600 cars documented and accounted for. And of course, now we're going to be able to step it up, have some, pretty nice T-shirts. And again, if you're watching this, you're a Mopar 10 person. If you have artistic talent and have come up with some different designs or have ideas, if you can materialize them to me, get them to me like in a JPEG or something, we can probably get, round 2 of T-shirts drafted up and have the same setup with Wayne. So like I said, I've got the ideas, just don't really have the software, the skills to translate much more than the text. But again, you can basically find us online, www.mopar10registry.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. It's all going to be /Mopar10 registry. Have trouble finding it, just Google it. Again, from the base URL here, mopar10registry.com, if you click on the forum link, you'll actually be directed to the forum where you can sign up. It's absolutely free. If you sign up, I have to activate your account. There's often times where the activation email goes to a spam folder. If you don't have a notification that your account's been activated within 12-24 hours, go ahead and just try to sign in. 10 to 1 you can come and go ahead and get signed up, start posting. If you have any trouble, just let me know. Facebook, Twitter, the site, whatever works for you. And like I said, these are great cars. The goal obviously is to get all of them documented, then get the story behind each car and the owner, and of course hopefully set up regional and possibly eventually even national meets. If you can imagine getting 3 together, how excited you'd be to have all stripe color, picture 20, 30 of them. But that's something we'll strive for in the future. But for now, we've got the website, we've got the forum, we've got people strung out across the country that know about us, and now we've got a pretty nice looking T-shirt here. So again, the site is www.mopar10registry. Strongly suggest you check it out, sign up. Everything we do is free, and the more owners we get involved, the better off we'll all be. So here are the shirts. Again, I'm pretty impressed with them. I think you'll enjoy them too. The price is right. We can have them custom made, on demand, to a T, basically whatever you want you can probably get done. And again, big thanks to Wayne for stepping up, making this happen for us. He'll ship locally. If you're ever through Amarillo, let me know. I can get you by there, meet you in the car, something to that effect. But please check out the site, sign up if you have not, and hopefully you can get a t-shirt and go enjoy it in your Mopar 10.